So starting the test drive in this Malibu LS, one of the, I think, core perks about this car is it's all around economically friendly. So fuel economy is pretty good, 36 miles per gallon highway. It's cheap to get in with a sticker price at right around $26,000, $27,000. And then you still have all of your tech features that you could want. You have the backup camera, you have the rear park assist, you have the lane keep assist with lane departure. And then you still have your wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto compatibility, which is a huge plus these days because it just allows you to use your phone for all the functions that you're used to having to pay extra for in a vehicle, like XM radio or navigation. We're gonna give it a little pull here. And I will say, I complain about the 1.5 liter turbo in the Equinox, and I think it's mostly because with the CVT, this car just gets up so much quicker with the same powertrain, or the same engine as that Equinox. And for those of you that like cars, this is one of the best riding sedans that I've experienced, just when it comes to economy cars. So compared to the Camry, the Accord, the Sonata, I think this is usually one of the best, if not the best. But I also have a lot more experience with the Malibu, like I said earlier, owning two of them. And that was one of the best things about it, especially in the Premier, just because those seats were so comfortable as well. You could heat or cool the front. But as much as I do not like CVTs, in this Malibu, it does a pretty good job at not only getting you up to speed, but keeping your fuel economy numbers as high as possible, as opposed to a traditional 6-speed that was in the older models, or the 8 or 9-speed that was available on the 2-liter turbos. But just a solid driving car. Now, I do feel like cars have gotten more expensive over the years. Specifically in this Malibu, I feel like you used to be able to get an LS for several $1,000s cheaper. But again, with just all the standard safety tech you have in these, I mean, the LS does come standard with the rear park assist now. It comes standard with the lane keeping system, the 8-inch screen, the forward collision alert, where all this stuff used to have to come on the driver confidence package on the Malibus, or you had to get a Premier, and then a lot of the times those didn't have that package either. So you do get a lot for the money, and I think GM has tried to keep these as cheap as possible to keep them relevant, and they're probably doing a pretty good job just compared to everything else. I mean, Sonatas are still around this money. I think Accords and Camrys are still around this money, and of course Toyota's still having a shortage, so a lot of places are still charging over sticker just to get your hands on them, and they're still bringing crazy money used as well. But I do think, and this is just my opinion, interior wise, I think this is a better interior than the Camry. I think it's a comparable LE model, just from the infotainment system, the gauge cluster, the steering wheel, everything. I just think this is a better option. Now, there's no power seat in this one, but I think you can get it as an option. I know you can get it on the Equinox LS. You can get the convenience package, which gives you the 8-way power seat. But again, if you're just trying to save money and be as friendly to your wallet as you can, this is a fantastic option. When it comes to fuel economy, when it comes to just running on regular gas, just make sure you keep the CVT maintained well, and it'll last you. It really will. But this also has a lifetime powertrain warranty at Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro. So if you keep everything maintained for as long as you own the vehicle, you're covered there. And And that's a big plus buying at a dealership like this, especially if you want to put as many miles on this car as you can. But still a great base model car if you just need something to get from point A to point B and you want a little tech to go along with that. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Chevy Malibu in the LS trim level.